welcome to the evening edition of the Fishcast TM. Trademark. So, I am currently on my way to a Seattle Mariners baseball game. It's taking place in Seattle. I'm attempting to see how well this recording will do while I'm on the freeway. Said freeway being Interstate 5. Interstate 5 runs the whole length of the west coast of the United States. You can hop on I-5 at the town of in the town of Blaine, Washington, which is right on the border of Washington State in Canada, the United States and Canada in Washington. And you can take I-5 all the way down through Washington State, Oregon, into California, straight to Mexico. San Diego being the last town you encounter on the way down to Mexico. Then you enter into Tijuana. And, well, if you don't know about Tijuana, there's some parts, I don't know about the whole thing, but I went to Tijuana once. A friend of mine said, "Hey, we're in San Diego. We've got to go to Tijuana because you've never been there." So I said, "Okay." And it was a little crazy. Not as crazy as some of the stories I've heard about Tijuana, but crazy nonetheless. I won't get into too much detail about Tijuana because, well, I'd like to keep this Fishcast as G-rated as possible, at least PG. So, it's currently on Interstate 5 heading north into Seattle and passing Boeing Field. Boeing Field is to my left, which of course you can't see. I'm like a tour guide that doesn't actually let you see anything. I'm not sure how fair that is. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up because of the sun coming in through the window. So the sun is getting ready to set over there. It's actually kind of cool streaming through the clouds. Too bad you can't see that. I don't know. For all I know, kind of looking down, it looks like my face is burning off or something, like this side of it, the half. I don't know. So, yeah, Boeing Field is where the Museum of Flight is located. We were hoping to get one of the space shuttles to keep on hand at the Museum of Flight. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Do have one of the space shuttles going to Southern California, so at least we will have one on the West Coast. Unfortunately, it's still all the way down in Southern California, and that's not really very close. So it would have been nice to have one up here. For some reason, they've decided to keep what they're going to have. I think 3 or 4 of them on the East Coast. Doesn't make sense to me. To kind of hoard them all on the East Coast, but what you gonna do? Besides look ahead at the traffic and try to decide what I need to do as far as getting myself to the baseball stadium so I can watch the Mariners. Let's see what else. Boeing Field is also kind of a commercial airstrip as far as FedEx and UPS have facilities right there on the field, and that's where the planes will come in with overnight packages and such. I think the Air Force One lands here whenever the president comes to visit. And, yeah, exciting stuff. In one of his recent visits, when the President of the United States was here, some small plane didn't follow their flight plan, some such thing. He entered into the restricted airspace that was imposed during the presidential visit, and so they scrambled a couple jet fighters, and they scrambled the jet fighters from Oregon, almost central Oregon, like not just Portland, but further down into Oregon, and an area that would take about, I'm guessing, roughly 4 hours to drive to, and the planes went supersonic and managed to get up here into this area in about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And when they went supersonic, it actually shook the building where I work. So it was pretty crazy, made pretty big news around here. So yeah, anyway, this is starting to get a little lengthy, and I'm just rambling on. It's really too bad y'all can't see the skyline here of Seattle and Puget Sound and the shipyards and the freeway. It's rather picturesque. So you have to come visit, and we'll do this in person. Anyway, this is Fishcast number 2, signing off.